Hello, hello. Welcome back down into Old Trafford with your host, Ibi Ten Hag and Abdul
I forgot
Samad
about it.
Kassam.
Ibi, guys, look at us. Doesn't look so good. Welcome, Ibi. Brilliant stuff, guys. Welcome. Coming to Old Trafford. Please don't forget to like, share, comment. Hit that bell notification to get everyone. to get all the latest videos from Gunning to Old Trafford and stay. Keep in touch, in tune, and independent.
You messed up your own
thing.
Your own catch
And
line.
I love it. Huh? You know what? And on the phone, it's a catch line. If I do it, I just boom. It just goes.
Yeah.
It just flows. But today I got it wrong.
Yeah, no.
I got it wrong.
Love it, guys.
So, yeah.
Today, fantastic segment, guys. We always love this one. It's the spotlight. And I think, Abdul, the spotlight today needs to cover 2 points. And the first one being Graham Souness as a pundit.
You mean Graham Souness?
Graham Souness.
Souness.
And no disrespect, a really hard midfielder.
No, he's a brilliant
really
player.
Fantastic player for Liverpool. But I think sometimes players that transition from their fantastic playing career either have a really rubbish coaching career like Gary Neville or a really sour approach to commentary like Graham Souness. And the bone that I want to pick with Graham Souness today, it's about Casemiro. So, when Manchester United signed Casemiro, there's a lot of people that had a lot to say. And it's always Liverpool players, ex-players. Jamie Carragher and Lisandro Martinez, but he's since apologized.
He's apologized.
So big up.
The best player in the league.
Yeah. So big up to Jamie. I love a pundit that goes in hard, but admits when you are wrong and comes out. Right? And that can't be said for Graham Souness.
He hasn't said anything.
He hasn't said anything. So, and he still tries to justify his comments. So, when Casemiro was bought by Manchester United, he said, and I'm not going to quote him directly because I don't have the quote directly, but he said, Casemiro is none other than a steady Eddie in midfield, and he's been made to seem great because he plays next to Luka Modric and Toni Kroos.
Okay.
Steady Eddie.
Can I say something? And let's not go far. When you talk of championship material or championship, what's it? Prestige. It's Casemiro.
Yeah.
I mean, let's go back to the Carabao Cup final. Who got the goal? Who made the difference? He sees things which normal players don't really see. His scanning of the game, his understanding of the game, his understanding of what could happen next or what should happen next. He dissects it so well as a midfielder.
And it's real time. He's doing it in the game.
Real time.
And what I love about Casemiro, apart from the goals and the leadership, if you watch a Manchester United game, right, and I'm not sure Graham Souness watches Manchester United games, but if he does, you'd notice that I don't think there's a centre defensive midfielder in the game currently that covers up for so many other players on the field like Casemiro does. He covers up for the fullbacks, he covers up for the centre backs, he helps going forward, and that is something that you don't see as much in today's game.
No, you don't.
And like we mentioned earlier, Graham Souness, if you think that Casemiro is just a steady Eddie or a player made good because of other players, and his 5 Champions Leagues mean nothing to you, then you are totally out of touch, out of tune, and you are not independent. Because that is super biased.
Said,
So, guys, let's jump into the comments. Let Graham Souness know what we think about him. Whether you're a Liverpool fan, whether you're a Manchester United fan, I don't think this is an attack on Graham Souness, the player. This is not an attack on Graham Souness because he was a Liverpool player. This is not an attack, but it's a plea to Graham Souness to let's be a little bit more pragmatic in our feedback, in the way we approach discussions, and let's take off that Liverpool bias when talking about players from Manchester United. So, Abdul, that's a spotlight.
Spotlight is
for
heating
Casemiro.
up. Yeah, brilliant.
The next one, while we on a
Brilliant
roll,
stuff.
while
Brilliant
we on a
stuff.
roll,
Oh.
Abdul, there's a new ball sheriff in town.
Yeah. And some guys are getting a bit nervous.
And he's got some people hot under the collar. Pep Guardiola. And I don't know, it's because he's been going toe-to-toe with Jurgen Klopp and their respect has been, untouched over the last couple of years.
You think he's missing Jurgen?
You remember that fiery
Yeah.
arguments
Oh, it was
between
amazing.
Ferguson and Wenger. We never saw that with Klopp
No, we don't.
and
And
Guardiola.
how was it Arsene Wenger and Jose Mourinho?
Yeah.
It was
We need
crazy,
these
man.
guys. But
Yeah,
anyway,
definitely,
I think the niceness has been too much, and now he feels like he's a bit of under pressure because of Arteta and Ten Hag. So Abdul, I'm going to let you go first. From a Arteta perspective, do you think that because it's his number 2, and because he's allowed players to go from Manchester City to Arsenal, that he's feeling like he made some bad decisions in allowing that to happen, and now he's feeling the pressure?
No, Kibi, from a coach's point of view, you never, and Pep Guardiola hasn't admitted that by him selling Gabriel Jesus and Zinchenko was a bad move. He's not going to admit it. But we all know that the higher or the upper level of the Etihad has said we are no more going to sell to direct title challengers. However, they did not believe that Arsenal is going to be a title challenger. Let's just say how it is,
100%.
right? So however people want to protect Manchester City's summer moves or whatever it is, Manchester City come in with a deal, they can also buy the players. A player is free to go where he needs to go. Having said that, yes, Mikel Arteta was his second in charge. And let's be honest about it. When Pep Guardiola was going to leave Manchester City, Mikel Arteta was going to take over. However, Mikel Arteta at Arsenal has grown and he's got his own ethos and DNA. And he's not playing a Manchester City way. He's
100%.
playing his own way. I mean, the inverted left back Zinchenko going in the center mid. I mean, Martinelli cutting in on the left-hand side, the right-hand side. So, by people saying that, yes, Mikel Arteta is still second fiddle, I disagree. I tell you why. Because this is not the first year or second year, or it's not a fluke, this is the third season. So in this third season, Mikel Arteta rightfully has put in pressure on him. And I just feel that he just feels like he just can't believe it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, think about it. Arsenal have the summer, the signings, Trossard and Jorginho. I mean, fits functionally well in this team. So, by people saying he's second fiddle, I agree. But again, he has protected it also. I mean, his last interview was a bit different, but during the whole season, he's saying, no, the respect there for one another and all of these things. Yeah, but the thing is, he is rattled, and he's not only rattled by Arsenal, he's rattled by Ten Hag as well. And remember, Ten Hag is his neighbor.
100%. And I think we're seeing Pep Guardiola crack a bit.
He is.
And it happened a couple of weeks ago where he went in on Steven Gerrard. You know, and I don't want to mention it again, but I think that was distasteful
No, that's
by a
ugly,
coach of his prestige to talk about a great player like Steven Gerrard like that. Yes, we all know it happened.
I didn't like when
But
he
that's
said
something that fans give banter to each
Yeah.
other. But for a coach to come out and mention something like that, I think that was really demeaning. And then to come out and issue...
Worse was his apology.
Exactly.
The apology was worse.
And
He
I
did
don't...
apologize. Yes, he did.
No, but it was an ugly
like a
apology.
tongue-in-cheek
Man.
apology.
It was like...
oh, I'm apologizing because I was told to apologize.
Exactly. I don't think that's respectful. For one, Steven Gerrard was a fantastic player in the Premier League.
Oh,
right?
yes.
Yes, we give banter to the Liverpool fans. We'll talk crap about Gerrard or whatever, the slip. But we all respect Steven Gerrard for what he's done, not only for England, but what he's done for Liverpool. He was a fantastic captain for Liverpool. And we all know what influence he had on Liverpool as a football club, right? So to go in on him, I think that was disrespectful. And I think the crack started showing already. This week, after United won the Carabao Cup, this is a cup that Guardiola prioritized for the last 4 seasons.
Yes.
He
This was
played
his
his
cup.
full teams to
This
win
was his
this
cup.
cup, right?
Until Liverpool won it twice.
Until Liverpool
Yeah.
won it. But he prioritized the Carabao Cup, right?
Yeah.
Today, he's gone in an interview and he's talking about, oh, yeah, the first time we won it, we're excited, but the next 4 times it was business as usual. He spoke about, Manchester United, title challenges. Maybe they need to spend more money because they don't spend money.
But it's unlike him, man.
Pep Guardiola, why can't you just congratulate and move on? Why?
Yeah.
You're not playing Manchester United this week,
No.
right? What's the need to go in? The only reason is why? Because you feel threatened by what Erik ten Hag is doing at Manchester United. You feel threatened by what Mikel Arteta is doing at Arsenal. And you know what? Maybe, as Ten Hag said, he respects you guys, but eras come to an end. And maybe Guardiola feels like his era is coming to an end.
Hey, listen. You guys heard it first. Ibrahim
Ten Hag.
Hag, you are.
So yeah, and yeah,
Woo.
guys, all you Liverpool fans, I got your back covering Gerrard.
Yeah.
So I mean, listen to me.
You must get a little
If
bit of
I
a come on,
must-
come on. For today,
You know-
guys, come on.
If I had an option, and at one point it was almost there, I would take Steven Gerrard.
I was
with
going.
two
You know
hands,
what?
brother.
I promise you, ne? I was going to tell you that, but I was scared that you're going to tell me you were never going to do it.
No,
At one stage, every single team, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Papalona, Space Jam, when that boy was playing, Stevie G.
you know when
My
Steven Gerrard was
God.
having contractual
My
issues with
God.
Liverpool.
Yeah,
I think it was in
2004.
2004.
First
But who was it?
No, no,
Chelsea, eh?
2008, the second time.
The first time was 2004 when they declined the 20 million.
But it was when he was going to Chelsea.
That was
yeah,
Chelsea.
20 million.
Chelsea,
they
right?
declined it.
But in
Then
2008
2005, United came knocking, Real came knocking, Chelsea came knocking, Barcelona came knocking. I think Arsenal came knocking. Chelsea were
Listen to
obviously
those
the
names,
favourites.
man.
Chelsea were the
Chelsea were the
at the time.
favourites, but
And in 2008 was the phone call from Ferguson.
so 2008, after Scholes retired, I think it was 2008 or
Yeah.
2009 when Scholes retired the first time,
Yeah.
and we needed a midfielder.
Fergie
And
picked up the phone.
Gerrard was having contract issues at Liverpool. Fergie picked up the phone himself to phone Steven Gerrard to say, "Listen, my boy, I want you at Manchester United."
And he told him it will never happen.
He said, "I can't.
It will never happen.
It can't. It can't happen.
And
If I
it
leave
would have
Liverpool,
been-
it can't be
That
for
would
Manchester
have been,
United."
honestly, right? And maybe, probably you guys will
But,
disagree,
but it's not, I don't even think it was a slap in the face for Ferguson.
No,
because
no.
I think
Fergie
he actually
respected
made-
it.
He actually said afterwards, Ferguson said, he's never been turned down by a player in his life, right? Number one. Number two, it just goes to show how dedicated he was to the club. And in 2008 was a bit shaky for Liverpool.
100%.
Very shaky for Liverpool.
Very shaky. So, Abdul, Steven Gerrard, ultimate respect from him.
Totally.
So, Liverpool fans, yes, I give you guys
Totally.
banter. Yes, I go in hard on you guys. But game recognizes
Recognizes.
game recognizes game.
100%.
And we respect Steven Gerrard.
I'll never
for the
forget a
fantastic
quick
footballer that he was.
shout out to Aslam Suji.
Yeah.
And Aslam Suji played centre mid with myself and we're a little bit older, and he used to wear this. Remember David Beckham made a Predator and Steven Gerrard? They just made the
Gerrard
Predator
made the
look.
black one.
Oh, they made it look so beautiful.
Amazing.
And I remember I used to wear Nike, and Aslam used to wear Adidas, and Aslam used to buy the Gerrard special every season.
Love it.
And it was absolutely amazing. So
Guys,
yeah, well done, Aslam.
that's our spotlight. Graham Souness, check yourself.
Souness.
Pep Guardiola, your era is coming to an end. And guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. And Abdul, with that, we are
We are gunning to Old Trafford. Thank you guys.